Port Arms. Every year, on the 11th month, the 11th day of the 11th hour, we honor and salute our American veterans who throughout their history have unselfishly placed their lives on the line for the freedom of this great nation. We are here to pay a special tribute to the respect of those Americans who sacrificed their lives in the struggle for our freedom, but also to honor those American veterans who have honorably and proudly served their country to defend democracy. There are over 26 million American veterans living today who have proudly worn our country's military uniform to defend the high ideals of this country, and many more who have died in the defense of the United States and its many allies. Some of these veterans are famous heroes who have received a great deal of honor and publicity, but most are not. Most are just ordinary citizens like you and me who answered the call of duty when it came. Our country's call of duty took us from the safety of our homes and families and often led us to hardships and the dangers of war. The flag on which we served and the honor of the emblem of our freedom and purpose as a nation, it has no other character than which we give it from generation to generation. The choice is ours. It floats majestically silent above us, whether in peace or in war, yet it speaks to us from the past, of the men and women who went before us and their trials and tribulations as they served this nation in the fight for freedom. Our flag is truly the symbol of our national unity. It speaks of equality, liberty, honor, and courage. It serves as a reminder to us that each new generation must dedicate itself to an undivided allegiance to this country and its high ideals. Our nation owes a lasting debt of gratitude to all those selfless and heroic members of our armed forces who have risked their lives in freedom and safety to defend the lives of those Americans and liberty of others, We must always remember in a special way those Americans who remain missing and are unaccounted for from our past nation's wars and conflicts. We who belong to the veterans of foreign wars in the American Legion have seen men sacrifice their lives in defense of our flag and of our nation. We have draped the coffins of those comrades with their stars and stripes as a token of our respect from their sacrifice and courage. With the signing of the Declaration of Independence by the Continental Congress on July 4, 1776, our nation was born. This year we celebrate our 227th birthday. Our way of life has not been gained cheaply. More than 1 million Americans have sacrificed their lives since the birth of this nation. Thousands of others suffer disabilities today because they had the courage to fight for our freedoms. We are losing our veterans at the rate of 1,800 per day, and of those nearly 1,500 are veterans of World War II and Korea. Today, as a grateful nation, we want to thank all veterans for their sacrifices in our freedom. Thank God we are Americans. Honor guard, prepare to fire. Fire! 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 Port Arms, present arms. Port Arms. Order arms. This concludes our ceremony.